Hello, my name is Angela Saunders and I'm a chartered psychologist, and my specialisation is in social and business skills training. I'm a business coach and I devise and run training workshops and webinars in all kinds of business skills. Today, I want to talk to you about my latest business training course, which is called 5 Secrets to Get $1 million worth of publicity for free. Yes, you heard right. $1 million worth of publicity for free. And this is based on my own experience. When I started up in business, I started off with a bed and breakfast hotel, which over the next 8 years turned into a 28-bedroom licensed hotel. But that's not my story. While I was setting up the hotel, when it was in its infancy, I went back to school as a single mum. I trained evenings and I got myself a degree and then a master's degree in occupational psychology. And I decided I wanted to use my training to help other people become the best they can be in business and in life. And that's what I've been doing. But because I started running training workshops from my own premises, it attracted a lot of attention from the media. Not just the local newspapers, but also national newspapers. Not just local magazines, but national magazines. My subjects were varied, so it did attract quite a lot of attention. And eventually, I was asked to appear on television on ITV's Kilroy programme. And there were so many spin-offs from that. I was asked to talk in public. I was asked to speak at conferences. I was asked if I would join various management committees, the Arts Council, and so many different things. And it got to the point where I was being stopped in the street and people were saying, "Don't I know you from somewhere?" Well, I had to be diplomatic because it would be too difficult to actually explain, well, you probably read about me or in the press or heard about me on the radio. I did quite a lot of Q&A sessions on local radio where people would phone in with their problems and I would spontaneously give a response. And it was so good for my brand. It was so good for my customer base. And I decided that I wanted to pass on my knowledge of how this happened and how it can happen for you to people who want to improve their media exposure. Well, who is this webinar going to be for? Well, it's for people like you. For example, it's for people who want to start a new business. They've got a great idea and they want to launch their business with a bang. It's for people who are already in business and they want to expand. They want to get media coverage to assist with that. They want to research and develop new customer bases. And it could be companies who are online, who want to get their online business known. And so people out there who are desperate for this knowledge, but they just cannot afford to get a PR consultant to take on their case. When they contact them, they find, like I did when I first started out and tried to get a PR company interested in me, that a simple introductory interview could cost as much as 25 to 30,000. For example, Max Clifford in those days, and we're going back a while, he would charge £30,000 just to interview you in his office. So it's really expensive. Placing adverts in newspapers tell everybody that you're paying for the publicity. And of course, it's like bragging, isn't it? Whereas if somebody writes about you, your products, your services, and your customer base and how you're helping them, then it's recommendation. It gives you a sense of authority, of dignity and purpose. And it can create the sense that you are an expert because other people approve of what you're doing. So, I'm going to be running my workshop, 5 Secrets to Get $1 million worth of publicity free, and I'm going to be running that online next Thursday, here in the UK. Why don't you tune in? I'm going to be offering this at 1 p.m. and 8 p.m. UK time. So if you can make it, please do join me. And I will talk to you about how you too can get 1 million in value of publicity for free, in exactly the same way that I did. Now this time I'm bringing it right up to date, so you'll learn some new tips and tricks that I've learned recently too. But you'll also learn how I managed to expand my media presence and get all kinds of spin-offs and, of course, bottom line, more money in the bank. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? Getting your business known, getting it exposed to the public, and getting those spin-offs which include more customers buying your products or services and more money in your bank. So please join me next Thursday, and if you just click on the box below, you can sign up to be there. Don't miss it. It's valuable information. It'll save you money and make you money. So this is Angela Saunders saying thank you so much for listening. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.